Hi there, I'm Kelli Fox with your weekly horoscope for November 17th through the 23rd. So Mercury finally ends its retrograde period this week. So communication should feel a whole lot easier and information flows more positively, let's just say. It's been retrograde in Scorpio since October 31st. And this has not been good news for the fixed signs, and that's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Now we can all move forward with our plans regardless of the sign. Also this week, Mars shifts into Scorpio. This is a great energy. So it stirs up passions and emotional intensity, and it drives us all to access our innermost strengths and resources. So we've got the willpower and stamina to do whatever we set our mind to do. So once you dig in, you're willing to work extremely hard to reach your goals with this influence. So overcoming any obstacle that gets in your way. So you've got the strength and the persistence and the perseverance to make deep and lasting changes. So get clear about what you want and go for it when Mars is in Scorpio. So with an incredible intensity of focus, you can cut through superficial layers and get to the core of the root of any situation. And not satisfied with merely treating the symptoms, we want to dig deep at this time. So you might find yourself taking things apart just to see how they work, and you might also do this on an emotional level. So deconstructing people's words and actions to uncover their hidden motivations and desires. So at the end of the week, we have the Sun moving into Sagittarius as well. So this is great energy for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, which means you may feel the urge to broaden your horizons with this influence over the next few weeks. So the daily grind could feel stifling when the Sun's in Sag, and you might long to break free from what's become ordinary or routine. So if you take the risk of stepping outside of your comfort zone and encountering the unknown, you'll be rewarded with fresh inspiration and a higher, broader philosophical perspective on your life. And if you're an Aries, Mars will turn up the heat to boiling point in your closest relationship. So this means plenty of passion, but there's also a very fine line between passion and anger. So watch out for angry words this week with these influences, and at least the making up should be fun. If you're a Taurus with Mars now in your love zone, it's a great time for couples therapy or joint efforts to overcome any niggles in your relationship. Work together towards your dreams and never stop communicating, especially now that Mercury is no longer retrograde in your opposite sign. So you've got this Taurus, and together you are much stronger. Hey Gemini, wow, energy overload. So ramp up your physical fitness regime so that you're not left restless and jittery with no place for this week's energy to go. And at work, put your heart and soul into what you're doing, if it's worth doing, that is. And if it is, do it to perfection. Hey Cancer, if you're dating, this is a tempestuous week with all this energy. There's a lot of passion, it's exciting, but you do have a flair just now for risk taking. So in an established relationship, take time to put the magic back into your intimacy and relight the spark and enjoy the week. Enjoy the energies of this week. Hey Leo, pour your energy into your home and household this week. So it's an ideal time for redecorating, renovating, revamping family routines, anything around the home. So striving to make your home perfect will keep you busy and out of mischief, because we never know what that lion might get up to. Hey Virgo, your energy is scattered this week, which means you have far more ideas than you have time to handle. So you're doing a bit of this and a bit of that, and sometimes your sign can get caught up in the small details. But there's not a lot of finishing off of anything. So try to focus on one thing at a time for the maximum results for this week. Hey Libra, so with Mars in your money zone this week, you're driven to improve your income in some really imaginative ways, let's just say. So with plenty of energy at your disposal, it's the ideal time to start up maybe a side hustle of some kind, and really get ambitious. Let your ambitions soar at this time. Hey Scorpio, you're unusually pushy this week. So with Mars now in your own sign, so instead of seething on the sidelines, you're more likely to be overtly angry when you don't get your way. So channel this constructively to make positive changes in your life rather than sort of like wallowing and spiraling emotionally. Do something positive with that excess energy. Hey Sagittarius, don't expect to get much sleep this week. That's because Mars arrives in your subconscious zone and keeps you awake, so your mind is whirring, maybe until the wee small hours. But on the plus side, your imagination is exceptional and your intuition, and some of those ideas are pure genius, so make sure you make note of those. Hey Capricorn, so teamwork doesn't come all that easy this week, as Mars is in your social zone and it urges you to take control, and to be a little bit bossy is probably the problem. So there could be martial arts or individual sports will help you work off some of that excess aggressive energy so that you can play nicely with others when required. Hey Aquarius, so with Mars, it's arriving in your career zone this week and your ambitions will skyrocket. So whether you're looking for a promotion or starting a new business, expect success and it will probably arrive. So make time to sleep though and don't overwork yourself. You need some downtime as well with all this planetary energy. Hey Pisces, there's a restless and impulsive streak that emerges in you this week, and Mars urges you to explore and seek adventure. So this walk on the wild side will do you good, but slow down and take physical care of yourself if you don't want a trip to the ER, that is.